Hey, there's Ben. Hey, Ben. I'm out here this morning doing some driveway walking. This cooler air has got me wanting to go out in the desert in the morning. So I want to get some extra walking in, get my legs strong, and do the driveway walking. Bill, we had a rain shower last night. It didn't do much but settle the dust. But his straps on the truck where that wood is got wet. So he's going to lay them out and let them dry off. So he's going to try to pull that wood out today, this morning. It's cool. I'm glad he waited till this morning to do it. It's a lot cooler. I really like this cool weather that we've been having. So I'm just doing some walking. Here's my cactus. My cactus bone, my skeleton of a cactus. What these are good for, if you got a little ivy or something for climbing, people use them and they climb up there and they get good holds. They make real good in pots, and people decorate them in pots. I always like them, but they are a scorpion habitat. That's why I heard on them. Scorpions like to get in them. And Bill says, "How many scorpions you bring home?" I shook it out and banged it around, so I don't know. If they were in there, I probably got them upset. But yeah, these make landscape pieces and just whatever you want to make out of them. And I did think about cutting them down for the Etsy store. If people like to put them in their flower pot with their plant, and it makes a good piece. Somebody go, "What in the world is that?" It's a skeleton of a cactus. Cactus bones. Yeah. Anyway, I'm thinking about it. So, that was a good find. But, I'm glad we have that sawmill close to us. And the guy is real friendly. Real friendly. And, so he lets us go in there, even if he's not in there. I like people that give you trust, not knowing you, but they trust you anyway. So that's pretty good. Oh, it sure feels good out here. The snakes don't hardly move too much when it's cool like this. But when I walk out in the desert, I walk in clear spaces. I don't walk in the brush. He'll ride in the grass, but I don't like riding in the grass. So I'll do about 30 minutes walking out here. Sometimes playing with the dogs with a ball. Bill's getting ready to pull that wood out of there. He always says it's a lot easier to pull it down than lifting that wood up and stacking it. I believe that. I was talking to Barbara about, I had my old white hen. She died, but the younger one that was with the old girls, she died too. Just one day apart. So we was talking about it, why the chickens are dying off. And she thinks it's that heat. Even Ringo, he's older and he wasn't doing well up there. It got hot. She said he quit crowing for a little bit and just one doing good. She could tell that he just didn't feel good. But since it cooled off, he's crowing and running around doing a lot better. And me and Bill, we wondered about too, because we had days of 110 plus, and that was 110 in the shade, and it could took a toll on the chickens. They're still laying eggs and seem good, but I wonder. Here's duck pen. I had no die off on them. They was all doing good. The old girls, I had about 4 die off. Yellow belly did good. And one of the Americanas I give Barb up there died off. And then I had Red John, and 3 or 4 his girls died off. Are you calling to your girls? You can't get over there. You're going to have to wait till they heal up. So I don't know what it was. Could a snake kill the chickens that was in here? Because there was a rattlesnake in here. It's a puzzle. But the heat was pretty hot. But Yellow Belly and his girls are a little old, but they done good. And there's another thought that we give Duck and his girls. That's the first pen, and they didn't have no summer die off. We always throwing banana peelings to them because it's close to the house. So we just take them out and throw them to them girls, and they eat a lot of banana peelings. And all the nutrients in them banana peelings, I wonder if that helped them get through that heat better, made them stronger. I'm just trying to think of stuff. Look over here across this ditch. There's a group of that cane over there, and it's leafing out at the top, and that's where we got our cane. At one time when this was real pretty woods, there's a lot of cane back in there, and I went over there and dug it up and brought it over here. There's still some more cane right there. I'm just trying to figure out why I had such a die-off of chickens this year. Just wonder. Anyway, Barb sent me some pictures. I might post them. And my baby chicks are getting bigger. She's going to bring them down once the mom is done with them. But she's not done with them yet. They're still her babies. And I want them to break that bond, so when we separate them and bring them down here, the baby chicks won't be like, oh, mama. And I don't want the mama to go through stress of like, where's my babies? So I think Barb said they're 6 weeks old. So the mama will probably be done with them pretty soon. I'm sure glad it's cool out for Bill be getting this wood out. Hey, you making a rattlesnake habitat?
Yeah. Gotta take care of them rattlesnakes.
You gotta take care of them. Give them a home.
Kind of like pedophiles.
And you can see that it wasn't enough rain to make the water run, but at least to settle the ground, keep it from being so dusty. I wouldn't mind if they put them cows back out in the desert. The rich guy, he bought land back off here, and There's a gateway over there, and he could bring them cows through that way, and put them in there. But they may make the best trails, and even going down the ditch, they make real good trails going down the ditch. It's pretty well growed up over there now, and some maybe they will put the cows over there. But that side of the ditch where Bill was riding the other day, it just really growed up, and I don't like going over there because of the cracks. Now if the cows go over there, they'll make paths around them cracks, and I could follow the trail. But I do like going over there, looking around. A lot of deer is over that way. Might see some, but I mainly stay on this side of the desert because it's more open ground. I can see. Still might run into coyotes, but I've run into them many times. Poor Sonny, he's dreaming of getting out there running. Look at that, is that cute? He's just wishing he could go out there. I go hiking, he'll go with me. He's going to have to learn to stay with me. It'll take a while for that. What are you looking at, Sonny? Do you wish you could go out there? I know, it's a fun place, isn't it? There's rabbits and coyotes to chase. It's so fun. It'd be interesting to know what they're thinking. He's thinking about something. There's Ben, my watchdog. Yeah. That load of wood is for firewood, and some that has big chunks on it at the ends, and Bill always cuts that for the nighttime to put in the heater so it burns slow. But that wood is so handy. Sometimes we get boards out of it to make stuff. And Sonny has a Meyer. He has a #1 fan, don't you, Sonny? A #1 fan, and you don't even know it. Yeah, she thinks you're something else. Yep. I'm gonna wrestle. He says, I am something else, Mama. Wait till the day I get a rabbit and bring it home to you. Give it to you. Well, that would be great. Talking about rabbits, we've been out in the desert on very cold days out hiking. We bundle up, and you'll be surprised how easy it is for a dog to catch a rabbit out there. One time, we was out there, cold day, and the dogs caught 2 rabbits. And what happens, I guess the rabbits get cold, and they just sit there under a bush, and the dogs smell them out, and they won't move. They just pretend like, I'm not moving, you won't see me. But I guess the dogs do see them and grab them. And I thought, golly, they just don't want to move because they're too cold in the morning. And if Sonny would catch a rabbit, and if we could get away from him, he's too scared right now to grab one, but I'd cook it up and have us a rabbit to eat. But He'll chase a rabbit, but he won't catch it. It's just like most dogs. They don't know. They're a little afraid to get bit until they finally catch them. When I used to jog out there in the desert, this a long time ago, but I'd get me a stick, and like I'd run for about 15 minutes, and I time myself, and then wherever that 15 minutes come up, I'd lay a stick down, and then so the next day I tried to run past that stick, and anyway, I knew when my 15 minutes of jogging was up, but I always try put the stick a little bit farther and run it. I'm sure my running days are over, but still, I could do that on walking. So I could walk slow, 15 minutes, put my stick down, and next time, try beat it. Get walking faster. That's what I'm thinking.
That's very good.
Yeah, but you might get some use out of it.
I just need spacers for that gutter I want to put on the back of that chicken house there.
Yeah.
And I'll cut the bad off of it and split it. Then I can use it for a spacer to kick it out to where it's underneath the sheet iron,
Yeah.
where it'll catch the rain and divert the rain to that tree over there.
Yeah. I tried to do more talking this way because the wind's behind me. But when I come back toward Bill, it's breezy right through there. But I am anxious to start hiking the desert. If this cool weather keeps up, I'll be doing it. And I got my that pole thing that hooks to the camera. I might use that too. I like to sometime get me one of them hand stabilizers, gimbal, I guess. And I want to check them out sometime. So when I hike out in the desert, I got more it being stable. So they might, you know, be expensive though. I don't know what they cost. But I like to get a little bit more stable. Out in the desert, it's not flat like this much. You're always hitting bumps and stuff. Have to watch it. I used to use YouTube for editing. They took it off, but they had the best stabilizer on that. I'm using the Movie Maker now, but their stabilizer isn't too stable. Not like that YouTube was. It seems like YouTube gets people used to something and they take it off, change things. I don't want to start talking about YouTube. Some of you don't know that when I hike the desert, well, I'm going to take 2 dogs with me, but if you listen to the crows, and you can kind of think about what's going on out there, because crows, they're like a blue jay. They'll tell on you. So if they see something out there they don't like, they'll start hollering, and I really pay attention to them. And sometimes they'll fly over me and holler, so they're letting everybody else know I'm there. And they'll come by and look at me, and they'll get pretty close right over my head. So they're like the police of the desert, They'll tell onions, hey, what are you doing in my desert? Because that's their desert. And if I hear a pack of coyotes out that way, I'll move over and go on away from them. And sometimes I can hear a bunch of them. So you always have to be alert out there. Oh, that wind's coming up. I don't have no food, Annie. I don't have no food. Look at that. It's right by the. You have to lift your head up. You have to lift your head up so I can see you. Hey, Gus. Oh, sweet Gus. There they are. Noise makers. Bill's getting a lot of that done pretty fast. You need to go help Daddy pull them out of there. Can you do that, Sonny? Can you help Daddy? You want to say hi to Vivian? Say hi, Vivian. Hi. Say hi, Vivian. Say I love you. You love Vivian? She loves you. Yeah. It's funny what people, like a lot of them love being. What, you want to say some more talk? He's grabbing me. You want to talk about Vivian? Because she loves that boy. Yeah, she thinks you're special. But, she really likes Sonny. And, a lot of people like Ben. And then some people like the little dogs. I like that. But Sonny is special, and he's learning so much. He's going to be a good trail dog one day. It's so important to have a good trail dog that will stay out in front of your horse. Or when you hike, kind of let you know what's going on out front. That's pretty good. Bill watered this cane. Hadn't been doing good. None of our cane has. So we're trying to water it. Trying to get caught up, getting it water. It should be heading out like that across the road, but it's not. And so he gave some water this morning. Well, I walked my 30 minutes. My heel feels pretty good because I've been having the heel spur act up, and I don't know if it's this hard driveway doing it. See, out in the desert the ground is soft. In fact, some places you'll sink a little because it's so soft. Driveway is compact, you know, from driving horses on it and just years of being compacted. So I don't know if that's making a difference on my heel. So I like to, you know, get on out there to the desert. And it feels so good to be the only one out there in the desert trying to get out of the wind. But when I get built up, I can go even farther walking out there. And but I gotta get used to it. Anyway, appreciate y'all coming by and watching. There's one of their toys from out west Homestead. There's horses still nibbling around. Bye.
Hey,
Well, I told him to get up there and help you.
it's empty out.
Yeah, he's smart. He says, "There's hardly no wood up here, Dad. Let me kiss you." Yeah. Oh, and here's another helper. Hey, what are you doing in there, Belle? Are you cold? Oh, she is cold. You get the shivers? Hmm? Are you staying warm in there?